There is something invisible, yet needed by every form of life. A language spoken by all species is called air. It belongs to no nation. It carries no stamp, asks for no ID. Yet it crosses every city, every field. From mountains to coasts, from rice paddies to nuns, floating quietly between us all. 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen. Air carries practicals, memory, and our future. It sustains breath and bears our consequence. Air is Earth's most generous bridge, and the easiest to betray, because it doesn't speak. Its anger must be heard through us. We pledge, not just gratitude for each breath, but deep respect for this silent, borderless alliance.
Agriculture, humanity's oldest promise. Since the first furrow, we have partnered with the earth. It feeds our cities and shapes our civilizations. The root of kitchens, the source of lunches. But today's farming is not only sweat and soil. It includes machines, chemical sprays, and data. We spray pesticides without thinking where the wind carries them. We fertilize fields unaware that ammonia rises under the sun. We raise livestock. We are methane clouds unseen into the sky. We burn crop stubble and send the keys to distant lands. A single fierce decision can reshape a stranger's breath, far away and unknown. This is our power and our responsibility, because air knows no border and pollution no accent. Agriculture's impact travels far beyond the farm. We pledge, with each drop of fertilizer, we'll think not only of yield, but of the shared sky above.
Air is a traveler. It doesn't check into airports, yet it reaches farther than we never will. It carries our choice to distant nations. It delivers our emissions to other people's lungs. PM 2.5 is not just a code. It is dust that slices the air, small enough to slip into our blood, able to fly from Malacca to Kuala Lumpur, from the Sahara Desert to the Caribbean Sea. Ammonia flows upward, mixes with exhaust to form ground-level ozone. Methane glides like a ghost, its heat-trapping power 25 times stronger than carbon dioxide, yet silent as it rises into the sky. Pollution is rarely local anymore. It rides on monsoons, spins with cyclones, and arrives into hospital and headlines across borders. We pledge we will see where pollution flows and stop pretending the border stops the wind.
We remember the year when smoke rose from Sumatra's burning forests, not morning mist, but scorched peat and dried roots. Fairs set for palm oil and fast crops, fueled by cost cutting. The smoke drifted across the Strait of Malacca, carrying bitterness reaching Malaysia's dawn. The sun dimmed over Kuala Lumpur. Classrooms emptied. Children wore masks. Hospitals filled with coughing elders and gasping infants. It wasn't a natural disaster. It was a choice made by some, paid by others. It's not our affair, said Indonesia. But it's our air, replied Malaysia. Singapore tracked the PM2.5. ASEAN had talks, but enforcement lagged. Agreement signed, but often shelved. Haze knows no diplomacy, and wind has no policy. It swept past negotiation table, leaving a trail of illness. We pledge, No more making the monsoon our messenger of harm. No more short-term burning that lies long-term anger. Let actions match our words, across borders, across seasons.
If pollution moves with wind, then solutions must travel just as far. Precision agriculture is changing the field's future, not more, just better. Soil sensor, sight lines, smart irrigation, every job, every dose, measured and meaningful. Organic fertilizer, crop protection, soil revival, biological pest control, reducing chemical use. Yes, farming can be bountiful and clean, but technology cannot be alone. We need regional early warning systems, pollutant trackers, wind simulation, data shared across nations, predicting trends like we predict storms. Haze signed the Transboundary Haze pollution agreement. It's not perfect, but it's a beginning, a sign that we want a future with joint accountability. Nature knows no boundary, neither should our solutions. We pledge, let green agriculture to be our shared language. Net science survey, not only perfect, but clean skies and future children.
We call out loud and clear. Don't wait until the sky is gray to take action. Don't wait until a neighbor shouts to listen. Don't wait until the child asks, why can't I breathe? To regret decisions we made in silence. Air is our shared language. It needs no translation, but demands understanding. We can't say, this is our country's problem anymore. The wind doesn't respect politics, and climate knows no border checkpoint. Once, wind carried blame, but now it must carry change. We've seen the power of technology. We read the potential in policy. But most of all, we need awakening, a sheer responsibility that sees no lies, only earth. We begin on the farm, but we end up protecting the atmosphere we all depend on.
The wind crosses borders, carrying shared feet. Air ignores passports, moving between fields and cities. What we plant may become someone else's breeze. Pollution is no one nation's curse. It's humanity's challenge. We promise to clean our skies and protect others' breeze. We pledge, let green farming reach nations. Let blue skies become our global agreement.